Good morning, 10:04 a.m. Eastern Standard Time on this Monday, October 17th, 2022. I'm XRP Future Millionaire, and I reside in the great state of Michigan. We'll go over all markets, but first I wanted to read this. This is a tech lead. So Ripple begins testing XRP Ledger Sidechain that's compatible with Ethereum smart contracts. This is huge news. This is the first step in a three-part process to introduce an EVM-compatible sidechain to the XRP Ledger mainnet. Ripple is testing for developers to deploy smart contracts made by the larger and more popular Ethereum on its XRP Ledger XRPL blockchain with little effort. The Ethereum Virtual Machine EVM is the software that runs smart contracts on Ethereum. Ripple said an EVM-compatible sidechain, a blockchain that runs in parallel with the main XRPL blockchain, is now live on the company's DevNet, which is where developers can test implementations before they go live on the main network. Ripple and XRPL stand to potentially benefit because the work developers have already put into building Ethereum smart contracts could be leveraged in the entirely separate Ripple ecosystem. The announcement Monday is just the first step of a three-part process. The second phase will go live in early 2023 when the EVM sidechain will become permissionless, meaning anyone can join it. The third phase is slated for the second quarter when Ripple will fully deploy the software, so second quarter of next year. Lots going on for Ripple, including a possible settlement in the second quarter of next year, as Brad Garlinghouse stated himself. Our goal in 2023 is to have an EVM sidechain connected to the XRPL mainnet. Ripple Chief Technology Officer David Schwartz told CoinDesk. The bridge and the final solution will be decentralized, and all components of the solution will be production ready to handle real-world scale and use cases. Very interesting and a lot of knowledge that needs to be understood. Now let's get into the technical sides. The Dow is up 488 points in the first 36 minutes today. It was up a little bit higher. We're going to see if this run continues or if this is where it decides to double top. But if it maintains this push, expect the Dow Jones to retest back up here at 31,588 after a brief stop at 31,000. This is what our main part of this area is, this falling channel. And it's something that I've been paying attention to because it's not 100%. This was just something we put together like this because it's been following the channel. And actually, this is supposed to be like this. I don't know why it fell out of here. More like this. In any regard, the Dow is looking like it wants to come back up, possibly up into this area. So we're going to have to see. This is very tricky grounds because it is a Monday morning. A lot of times you like to have the mumbo jumbos on the Monday mornings. But with the DXY now, as you can see, it's coming down below 113. It's about 112 spot. Where is it at currently? 48. It came all the way down to 112 spot 39. We need to stay above 112 spot 70. So right now we could be coming at an early rejection this morning. And if we get an early rejection on the DXY, you're looking at a rejection point at about 112 spot 70. You get that rejection, that's going to tell you crypto is about to pump. It's just the way it goes. Total crypto market cap is up 13.9 billion to 899.3 billion, up 1.58%. Total crypto market cap is breaking out as well. This is a tier 2 breakout, which means this 892 billion, if we get supported here, which we're going to try to right now, we might even come up to this 909 to try to finish this cup and handle and then see if we build a bullish handle on top of this downtrending support line. If we do, our next target would be 940 billion on our way up to 1.025 trillion. But there's still a lot of work to be done. But these are the very clear levels that are coming next. If we hold 892, we're going to 940 approximately. No reason to even sugarcoat it. Quant, if you're interested in Quant, I did a members only update. So if you're part of Tom's Army, go check out that members only update. A lot of information was put out on that, and it's going to explain a lot of what's going on with Quant. You got a nice rundown in the members only area. So make sure you go check that out. And now we got to get the XRP. I don't have time to do all that in the main update because nobody will watch. Some people will, but you're not going to see all the information. And I'd rather the members of Tom's Army who pay the $9.99 a month, I can put that exclusive content. And it was like a 4 or 5 minute quant video. But it explained every single possible level up and down so that you can understand how to trade the market. Because there's no way that we can verify yet that this is a bullish pattern. Right now, it does not validate any of that to me. Sorry, I just got to delete some of these brush strokes. You guys know I like to keep the paper free of brush strokes if I can. So this is what would have happened yesterday had we have fallen through. And we said, you don't buy it unless you're in the balls. So basically, you don't buy the head, and we can show you in the 15. And if you're uncomfortable by this talk, well, simple anatomy, ladies and gentlemen. So we talked about here when it first dropped that you don't buy the penis head because you have to buy it in the balls. And that would mean a clear rejection on this downtrending resistance line that was the descending triangle, which would have been around 47.50 is what we kept talking about. You don't buy it unless you get a clear rejection right there. Otherwise, you get caught up in here, and then it's no fun. Well, what happened? We didn't get the clear and obvious rejection twice. Came up, came back down, came back up. Right here is the first chance at rejection. So somebody could have shorted here with a stop loss just above. But we didn't get the clear and obvious rejection like I talked about, and look what happened. It reversed back up, so it ended up being a fake out right now. Well, the problem is we haven't broke out past the bear flag. So right now, it's really got us by the balls this morning. No pun intended. And if you're not careful, you're going to prematurely ejaculate here. And what I mean by that is you're going to shoot your load, which is your funds, and then you're going to get liquidated. Once again, no pun intended. We're just talking about the markets. But if it plays out now, the obvious choice here is one, get a support on the 20-day as it moves through because we've had the bullish cross trying to do a bullish divergence. Or two, get the support at 48.18. Get on the top side of that and then buy the run from 48.18. You're so close right now. There's no point to risk it right here. Buy the support on the top side, even 48.21. Have a breakout to 48.70 maybe. Come back down, hit it at 48.24 on the top side or 48.20, and then ride 48.20 up to about 50 cents. That is my advice to you on a long. If you're going short, let this validate 47.50 to the downside, and then you can short it. But right now it's caught in the middle, and you don't want to prematurely shoot your wide here. The bottom line is you don't want to shoot your load early, because if you do, you're not going to have any fun. You're gonna wipe yourself out on this foreplay when the real game in town is up here. Or down here. And here is the shit box. The bear flag, you do not want to trade the bear flag because you don't know if it's going to break up or down. The fact we had a fake out and a bearish Gartley tells me that we're not going much higher. We can overshoot to 50 cents, but after this pattern's done, it's coming back down. That's a bearish formation to me. In the 15. You can even look at it in the 30. It looks the same. It looks bearish to me. Yes. There's absolutely a chance to come to 50 cents. But make sure you're doing your understanding of the markets properly. Make sure you're watching somebody who's going to explain it in a way you can understand. This would have been the technical target, but we had to get the rejection on the descending triangle, which is the bear flag. We didn't get it. We did not get it, and what happened? A lot of people probably got rocked this morning. All you had to do is listen to my update last night. If you want to trade like me, most importantly, join Tom's Army. You join Tom's Army. Oh, I'm going to have to do a update on the ISO channel. I haven't done one in like 3 weeks. I can't believe it's like 12 or 1,300 people on there. Or almost 1,100 people. That's insane. So, if you want to trade like me, the most important thing is to go to my last video. And the funny thing is my last video about the proper XRP short is in the balls, not the head or the tip, real life explanation. So I talk about the ball and penis pattern. And, it's the highest viewed video I had all day yesterday. The rest of them got 11, 12, 1,300. That one got 1,500. So, appreciate that. 20. But if you want to join Tom's Army, and most importantly, get that exclusive quant update that I did this morning, just went out. Join Tom's Army. It'll bring you to the members only section. If you're not a part of the members only, it'll tell you it's $9.99 to join Tom's Army. If you are, you'll see the quant breakout, new pattern explained. Tom's Army exclusive content. There's so much content in here. Every time you see exclusive content, that is something that goes out to just members of Tom's Army. It's been like 7 or 8 days since I've done a members video, maybe 9 days. But we've been busy. We've been talking about a lot of other things, and the Telegram's been on fire. So you also get that Telegram if you join Tom's Army, which is very important as well. XRP. And let me go here real quick. You get the exclusive Telegram as well. And with the Telegram, you not only get Tom's Army, but you get the Tom's Army links, the future leverage trading if you want to be in there. It all comes part of this. This is a great way to understand patterns because this is where everybody talks. At least the 51 people that are interested, but I separate it because not everybody likes to leverage trade. And then if you want to donate, Cash App, PayPal, Venmo, You can send XRP and then join me on BitGet. No spot fees, no VPN in the USA to spot trade. Now, if you futures trade, and I'm deleting this section, there is no more copy trading because BitGet changed their rules and regulations with the USA, so they don't allow futures or leverage trading with our IP address supposedly. And when I try to copy trade, it closed out my last copy trades on Thursday, and in the last 3 days I've made 11 copy trades, but none of them went through. 7 in the profit, or 8 in the profit, 3 were just under profit, $6 or $7 losses, but it was a total of $200 to $300 in profit over the last 2 or 3 days that you can make in the Telegram. But if you're looking at copy trading, it simply doesn't work. Stay blessed, everybody.